clips are gonna be interesting to edit. Hi, curl friends. So I'm inserting random clips of things that I forgot to update y'all on. This video is gonna be so funny. This is what happens when you don't post in a while. Editing this will be so funny. Like, it's gonna be hilarious. I missed you guys. So I wanted to do a check-in / life updates because I have not been consistent. I feel like I was on a run kind of being a bit more consistent, and then life started lifing. So this is, I guess, my letting y'all know where I've been at, and I guess getting back accustomed to being in front of the camera and just talking to you guys. Yeah. I have some like notes on my notepad because I'm like, where have I been the past few months, of like some of the like monumental things that have kept me away from creating content, which is something that I enjoy doing. Yeah, I was gonna say something, but I forgot. I don't know. I do have my wine with me, so don't mind me. Or if you want to pour a glass of something to drink, pour it too. Anywho, okay, so for those of you that are new here, quick little intro or introduction of who I am. So I am 28 years young. I am Haitian American, born here. I am a third-year PhD candidate in public health research. I do sickle cell research, and if you want to know more as to why I do that or more about me, I have like a Q&A somewhere in my videos like a couple of months ago, just like letting you guys know a little bit more about me. I had posted it on my story, seeing what you guys wanted to know, and allowed people to send me questions and I answered them. And that was a cool video to shoot, so feel free to look at that. Yeah, so I just wanted to fill you guys in on where I've been. So my birthday was on April 25th, and my birthday is a national holiday because I'm an important person. I enjoy celebrating my birthday. So my closest friends and family had come up from Jersey. I live in Boston currently. They drove up, some of them flew, and we celebrated for the whole weekend, which was a lot, and it was exciting and nice. Then life started really, like, it was like a whirlwind of stuff. So I had gotten accepted to present some of my sickle cell research at the American Society of Pediatric Hematology and Oncology. And it was cool. I did a poster presentation, got to meet some cool people. I'll insert the reel of my birthday, and I'll also insert the reel of that I had posted of this conference. It was pretty cool. was two of my cousins, Tosh and Saf. They're born a day apart. It was their birthday. So after the conference, which was in Pittsburgh, went to Jersey to celebrate my cousin's birthday. Then that Monday morning flew back to Boston because I had finals. So that was a lot. And then after finals, I really just kind of detoxed. Took like a few weeks of being back at home, enjoying it. I'll post like a reel of May because a lot happened in May. Met some new people. My sister Eve graduated from med school. One of my good friends, Joji, she had like her birthday celebration. So there's a lot of things going on. So I spent May at home. Brings me to my first like where life has been taking me. So I had my qualifying exam. For those of you that don't know, most PhD programs, either after your first or your second year, you have a qualifying exam that determines how you'll move forward into the dissertation phase, or if you'll move forward. If you fail, then you have to like retake it. Every school's policy is different. But it's a big exam. So the way that my school does it, or my program does it, is that we get a few articles, we get them a month before, we dissect the articles, we learn them inside and out, and then we get tested on the core constructs that we learn in class. So based off of my program, the core constructs that were in our ACE was, we called it the ACE, but it's the qualifying exam. It was econ, qualitative research, advanced quantitative research / policy, and theory. So the way that they administer the exam now is that you take it over the course of 36 hours. They email it to you. You're not allowed to talk to your cohort mates, even though before you could study with your cohort mates. You take the exam, you submit it, and then you get your results back in a couple of weeks. So yeah, day one, I was feeling good. Day two, I definitely had a bit of a panic attack. It was due at 11:59, and if you don't submit it by 11:59, you don't pass. I definitely submitted it around 11:55, which is insane. And it was just a crazy stressful time. The interesting thing about our cohort, they did not let us hear anything back for up until a month, which the cohort before us, they heard back around 2.5 weeks, whether they passed or not. So we were freaking out. And when I say freaking out, I was freaking out to the point where waking up with nightmares, having chest pains, because obviously if you decide to go to grad school or pursue your doctorate, it's a pretty big deal. And this exam is the biggest exam of our lives. So just not knowing and trying to, studying up until, so the ACE was on July 12th. So studying, so that whole month where I'm watching everyone enjoy the holidays, I'm studying for this exam. And then afterwards, when I went back home to Jersey, still trying to enjoy myself, but having this like looming cloud over me of if I passed or not. Also was in the middle of moving. I moved, which I'm super excited about. I love my space. I'm not gonna do an empty apartment tour because that's just not me, but I feel like you guys will naturally see parts of my apartment when I like do different reels and stuff. Like right now I'm sitting in the living room / my desk area, but you can see the kitchen and stuff. I love it here. It's a little outside of Boston and I'm super grateful, and it's more affordable than being in the city. So forgot to mention, so my apartment, which I love, my good friend Judy, my sister friend, she helped me get this apartment. So I was in Jersey at the time of like the time around to sign the lease, and she doesn't live too far from here. So she was so gracious enough to come visit the apartment for me in person. And that was like a major help in like solidifying like, do I want to live here? Because I've had like some issues in the past with my other apartment. So shout out to her. I appreciate it. So I moved in the middle of preparing for the exam, taking the exam, waiting for the results. Thank God we took the exam right after we celebrated together, because it's like, it's still monumental that we did it. Then we didn't find out till a month later, which was a whole other thing. But we finally found out whether we passed or not. And my whole cohort passed, which is super exciting. It was just a really good feeling. I was on the toilet when I found out. I was crying, like bawling my eyes out, ugly cry. Because the whole time I'm like, Claude, you got to prep yourself for if you didn't pass and all of this. Because I am one of those people, prepare for the positive or the negative. So that happened. But I'm excited and I'm grateful and I'm proud of myself and I'm super proud of my whole cohort. But now we have this new beast, which is even more crazy, which is dissertation, which I'll get to. What else happened? More celebration. So the month of July was like basically preparing for the exam and post-exam. August had a couple birthday celebrations, which was cool. And on August 10th, the date matters. August 10th was my cousin Angie's birthday. And she usually does a beach day because we're from the shore. Like where the Jersey Shore was filmed, that's kind of around the area that I was raised. So we went to Asbury Beach and had a birthday celebration, good vibes, drinks. And the next day I saw myself. And maybe y'all know this, maybe y'all don't, but I am pretty consistent in the gym. And I wasn't feeling my body. I felt like I was getting too plump. My rolls like on my back, and I was just like, I'm thick, which I like being thick or slim thick, but I was looking more on the thick side. I prefer slimish thick. I was like, I feel like I'm getting too big right now. So I made a drastic decision. If you watch my last video, I said my favorite foods, American foods, is wings. I love me some wings. I love meat. I have eaten meat every day for like my whole life. I became pescatarian. So one of my other cousins, two of my cousins were pescatarian. One of them has been consistent and still is. The other one was consistent too. She just decided to stop. I had heard about the health benefits and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try it. So since then I have gone cold turkey, with the exception of St. Martin, which I'll tell y'all about in a second. I was lit in St. Martin and one of my cousins gave me a burger. I didn't notice that I was eating a burger until halfway through. But other than that, I have not eaten meat. I'll still eat like the chicken stew sauce, but I'll take the chicken out. And it's because I just didn't like the way my body was looking. And I wanted to also I felt like my digestive system wasn't functioning the way that I wanted to. I feel like I needed to cleanse. And y'all, I have loved it. Like, I'm so surprised. So I do eat fish, but that's the only form of meat that I consume at this time. And it's been amazing. I like the way my body looks. My stomach has gone down. I have lost a little bit of my butt, just a little bit, but I think I'll be fine as long as I'm putting on weights in the gym and eating things that are high in protein, even though they aren't meat, or high in fats. So like peanut butter and avocados and stuff. but I like it. My digestive system is functioning. For some people, this might be TMI, but like I move my bowels more often, like up to like 2 times a day, which was not happening prior. So I really like it. And I like the fact that I feel like I have more energy. So that's a big life update. So I had my exam, I moved, I love my space. I became pescatarian, which is a shocker to me. And because I love my body and the way that it's making me feel now that I am pescatarian, I feel like I'm gonna keep it for a good little time. So yeah, I moved, and then I went to St. Martin to celebrate a good family friend's 15-year vow renewal. It was a blast. I'll also insert a reel. Just good vibes. Which is super exciting. Oh my gosh, I can't wait till the wedding. And that was cool. And then now I'm back in Boston. I still travel back and forth. Now I'm working on my dissertation, which is scary. My goal is to submit my topic approval form in November. I have up until January. And another goal of mine, I want to be done and graduate by 2024. I turned 30 April 2024, so I'm like, that would be super cool if I also get my doctorate when I turn 30. So those are some of the things that I'm working on now. Yeah, I feel like that was a lot of talking. But overall, life has been pretty good. I am happy. I'm not going to go into detail, but love life is good. I'm satisfied. I'm content. I say way too much. I'm trying to stop. I have been journaling. My time management has gotten better, which I do want to do a video about that. Just the way I organize my time. I know that a couple people wanted a video on like mentorship and stuff. How do you find a new mentor? So I want to do a video about that as well, and just getting into a PhD program and what that's like. Those are some of the goals that I have. And of course, like my beauty and content stuff. But yeah, that was like a rapid fire. So I know it seems like this video is wrapping up, which it is, but there's like 3 more minutes of content because I forgot to add stuff. So stay tuned till the very end. It was a challenge to get myself to do makeup just to like film and do content. I also did a reel, so at least it posed like a double benefit. But I do want to be consistent because I enjoy content creation. I was gonna say something else. Oh, the reason why I said that. So this wig, this is by Wigs. This is from Wigs by Her. I'll like put her at Instagram name. She is amazing. She does like celebrity wigs as well. She's one of my babies. So I like this unit. I hope you guys like it as well. And my makeup, I use the Fenty Tinted Moisturizer. I've been liking it a lot. It's just super lightweight. It feels like skin. So the days that I'm like, I want more of a natural beat, I like it for that purpose. And then the other thing that I forgot to update y'all on, so I recently met with my mentor, and before meeting with her, I kind of was like, I guess kind of being hard on myself because I hadn't spoken to her since. So I have a couple of mentors. This one I would say is my main mentor, which I don't talk to her as often. She's kind of like pushed me to find other mentors that I meet with a bit more regularly because she is amazing. She is thebomb.com. She's doing amazing things with her life. So I met with her, and when I was getting ready to meet with her, I kind of felt like, dang, have I been doing it enough? Did I do the things that I set out to do when I started my PhD program? And I didn't feel like I did. It wasn't until I worked on my agenda, which I'll talk to you guys more so about making agendas when you're meeting with mentors and such, which is such a great tool that she equipped me with. I was like, yo, I have been doing my little thing while here. Like when I got accepted into my program, I only had one publication under review. Now I have 4 publications that have been published, which is awesome. One of them got published last week. And also like the conference presentation that I was telling you about and the plans that I have for research and being able to work with these sickle cell doctors. So I was like, Claude, you're actually doing a pretty good job. And I just wanted to share that with y'all too, because it's something I'm proud of and I feel comfortable sharing with you guys. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like we can be tough on ourselves and like think, am I doing enough and all of that? But take a moment just to write down all the things that you've done, and you might see that you're probably doing more than you even know. And yeah, I don't know. I'm excited about that. More publications on the way. I have like a publication that is under review. For those of you that don't know, publications are academia's currency. So I don't know if you were like remember of like maybe in grad school or undergrad where they would like make sure your paper is peer reviewed. So peer reviewed articles are publications in academia, and it means a lot for someone who's getting their doctorate and wants to stay in academia, which is what I am leaning towards right now. So yeah, I wanted to share those. But the other thing I wanted to update y'all. So my fitness journey, I guess I've kind of alluded to it a little bit. I have been like working out, which I always have been. I paused my Planet Fitness gym membership. I have a Black Card membership because I love the massage beds and the massage chairs. But there is a gym in my apartment building, and like our twin building has another gym too, and they actually have a squat rack. So I've been consistent there, which I'm excited about. And then the other thing which I'm really excited about is my spiritual journey. So back in April, I would say that's when I became more cognizant and aware and intentional about strengthening my relationship with God and changing some things. And it's been cool. I became intentional about finding my church community out here, which I did. One of my cousins goes to my church. So I come from a big family. My dad is like one of 22 kids. My grandfather had 2 wives. So it's no surprise to me that like a relative of mine goes to the church that I found. But I really enjoy it. And one thing that I've been wanting to do more, I always have so much that I want to do, which is sometimes hard to execute all of them, which some things end up falling short. But I have been wanting to just sing again, just in general. And I haven't sang with like a praise team or a church choir in years. Like we're talking over about 10 years, maybe about 10 years. And I'll be singing with the praise team again. So it's this group called Bridge, where like a lot of the Seventh-day Adventist churches in the Boston metro area, the youth link up once a month on Fridays, except for like the summer quarter. And we just have this amazing night of worship. And I'm so excited to sing with the praise team again. So that's something I'm looking forward to. Yeah, so that's the last update. For real now. Bye. Yeah, let me know what you guys think, what y'all want to see moving forward, any other ideas. And yeah, I miss y'all. I love y'all. Subscribe, comment, share. Let me know what you think. And I'll be back soon. Not as long as I took last time. Bye, guys.